way more lit than this.
All these top ones.
Girl.
Light us up.
Well, it's because I turned on my lighting for my self-tape because I had one the other day. Oh, and I was just washed out.
Oh, is it on?
Yeah, we're live.
Oh, it's on. We're live. Great.
How's that?
This is good.
This is good.
We're a little low.
Okay.
But I'm going to push it back a little.
I love that you're
great.
actively helping.
I am actively ready for this.
Look at your co-star.
Hi, guys. It's me.
Whoop.
Let's see if I remember
Great.
this. Zoom in on the
See,
chat.
it's not, yeah. That's what I was saying, is that like I can't
iMac zoom in.
I can't read from here.
iMac
like, can you actually read
in.
chat from here? There's no way.
Mac zoom in screen. Let's see. Option command equal sign. Zoom in. Oh, it's because I have the Apple Choose system bar. I have the sidebar thing option.
Oh, I'm on Chrome.
Yeah.
It won't let us go live.
Yeah. Okay. Well, let's see. We're going to try this. We're going to try this out. No, we're going to try.
We're trying to zoom it in so we can read the comments.
So I can see you guys.
So
hey,
that way we won't be able to see ourselves. But then this
dragging 3 fingers across your trackpad.
But went the other way though. It made it smaller.
It zooms out.
That's not what we want.
I want zooming out. I want to zoom.
Well, see,
you can pop
like,
out chat, I think. I don't know what that means.
So you can make chat just a full thing?
Yeah. Top chat, pop chat, live chat, fan fun.
No.
3 fingers. I tried the thing. Oh, you're dirty.
Oh.
I was like, use the 3 fingers. Top of the chat. I did.
Yeah, and then do
at
the
top
3
of the
dots.
Chat?
No.
I've never used 3 fingers hard in my life.
Okay, yeah, it's not working. So I think we should just. Oh no! Because we keep bumping things.
Yeah.
Channel activity. Go to channel. Yeah. See, this is just all YouTube stuff, and we don't want to do it through.
We don't want to do it.
YouTube.
We want to do it through Chrissy. Oh, that's
my text message.
Okay.
Don't read those.
All right. Okay. I'll read them out loud to you.
That's so. It only makes them smaller. Pop out chat.
No way.
Oh, look at me. Oh my gosh, there we go. Blessings.
Was it One-Eyed Willie? Who was it?
I don't know, but it's still so small, you guys. I mean, I'll give it a shot. I'll give it a shot for today. We're going to try.
We need a magnified glass.
I know. I'm like, I can read really well.
I know there has to be like a zoom in. What if you, 2 fingers, try a 2 finger thing.
I can just make it the whole screen, but then we can't see the YouTube screen.
Can we do that? Okay.
Can't just like zoom in. See, it doesn't make the chat any bigger. It just makes the bubble bigger.
Boo!
Okay, but now how do I get out of this? How do I get out?
Maybe you should put it on that old setting where like you have to see.
Oh no, we're stuck like this. I don't know how to fix it. Oh no.
That's okay.
Okay, well, we're just
guys.
Okay, I guess we're only gonna see chat only. Oh,
this is a test.
It doesn't make the text any bigger. It just made the bubble bigger.
I'm scared because I don't know what our commercials are gonna be aired.
I know. Well, I turned them down.
Okay.
It asked me if I wanted like aggressive, moderate, or like I don't know, like none, or I don't know.
I think they were asking something about
it. I don't know. I tried, but I set it to like
aggressive.
I set it to soft. I set it to submissive.
Semi-soft. Keep it like a little softer.
Oh no. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do this without seeing what we look like.
Great.
I can like barely. You can read that from here.
Yeah. Like, hey guys.
Okay, but you're leaning forward.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna lean forward, I can read it. But if I'm sitting back and like
love the yellow dress. See, they're complimenting your dress.
Thanks.
You know what? I think one by one we come in and we read and we're like, check it in. You know what? When one of us are telling the story,
see, it's so much easier to just open it up on my phone and read it. But we got complaints, so we're gonna try to figure something out.
We love complaints.
We love engagement.
Complaints are trying to say they want Darren instead of me, and they're kicking me out.
That's not true.
This was fun.
That's a lie. You don't even read the comments.
I don't read the comments.
You don't even. You don't even.
But I wanted them to feel bad.
That's what we look like.
I wanted them to feel bad.
Why?
So they could be like, John, we love you. JP.
Yeah. Tell JP you love him. Compliment his outfit.
You can use the zoom in Chrome to make page larger. Yeah.
I know, that's what we did.
But we don't know how to like zoom in Chrome.
And now we're stuck like this and we can't see what we look like. So
I wish you guys could see what it looks like. Wait.
We'll post it on Instagram literally right now.
But you also could
we
do
got a
like
promo.
camera. What if we do a camera? Like, look. Self camera. There's your self camera. You guys, look. This is all we're seeing.
That's
right
all
now.
we get because now it's stuck. Thanks, everybody.
It's all your fault.
Thanks, everyone.
If you could see it, I don't even know. What? Oh, and it gets dark.
No.
All right.
No, we got to figure out how to make it go back.
Wait,
we're live. Come join us. This is
join
all
us.
we can see on our end. So come hang out. We're talking the news.
I don't want to touch this, but I want to touch it.
Yeah, you want to try?
Oh, I did it. We're good.
Did you fix it?
Yes.
Oh my god.
Okay, fantastic. Okay, this
Thank
is good.
goodness.
This is good. This is really good.
Yeah, as long as we can see one of us, that's all I
Okay,
care
cool.
about. We need to see all of us.
And I put it on me.
That's fine. I'm not mad about it.
Wasn't what I meant. All right. Hey guys.
Hi.
We are excited. Today is a loony day as always, but always a
Yes.
loony day on Delulu.
Always in the DeluluCanoes. Welcome. Thank you for joining us. Thank you for setting your alarms. That way you don't miss our awesome talk show. We bring you the Delulu news and you contribute. We have been hearing and going through all of your comments. We are aware that there's some things to be adjusted and fine-tuned, and we're on it. So we spent some time trying to get it under control. I think we got it. I think we're in a good spot.
Yeah, we are. Oh, I'm doing good. The gym's coming along. We'll talk about that in a bit. I'm all excited. We got the first segment. 5 minutes on the clock. Talk about yourself.
Oh my gosh, am I going first or you?
I could go first if you want to like.
Yeah, I'll promo.
Okay, promo.
So
3, 2, and 1.
Speed run.
Hey guys. All right, so gym is going along really well. The restroom is in. There was a space, a time last week where there was just a big pile of mud in the middle of the gym and 2 holes, and it was scary. So
it was just like
yeah, it was creepy, and I was just like, I hope it works out. But yeah, it's turning out great. It's things are going along. I ordered my sign today, so sign is coming in. We are also on Google Maps. What?
Oh my gosh!
It's not the other maps yet, not iMaps.
That's
but if you go
okay.
to Google and you type in NoHo Gym, whoop whoop,
That's so exciting.
kind of check it out. Yeah, leave a good comment though if you do. Like, I don't know if you could review yet, but review.
Maybe.
Be like, I love JP.
Okay.
Yeah, why not?
Great.
Get
I'm
more
down
publicity.
for that.
What else? I just came back from the reading of the play that I'm working on right now that I just got hired to choreograph. It's called A Winter's Tale. It's a Shakespeare play that they're doing a modern version of it. So they took out the iambic I can't even say it.
What's the word?
Iambic pentameter. I want to say pentameter. It's wrong. Iambic wording. Anyways, I'll find out. Correct me later. But yes, it's basically that's the sequence that they do for all of the Shakespeare. To be or not to be. That is the question. Like it's all of that. It's a singing of it. So that's what they call it. It's a phrase for it.
Okay.
But anyways, they took it up, made it more modern. And it's starting with the All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey in it. So it's very modern.
Interesting.
It is.
I'm a little confused on the plot of this, but that's okay.
It's we'll figure it out. We'll figure out how iambic pentameter with a P. Dang it. Thank you so much. Yes. What else is going on? Oh, I had some tea, but we're gonna have a tea segment later, you guys. We just came up with
this. We
a
have an
tea
idea.
segment later when we just talk about tea.
We talk about like personal tea, but we're gonna save it for the very end.
That way, if there's no
So you have
time,
to stick around. We have to come back and hear our
Come
personal
back.
tea.
hear a drama.
It's our personality.
Personality. What else? It's going great. Yeah, I'm really excited for the gym. I'm excited for choreography. I'm excited for this week on Thursday, I got to meet Lady Gaga.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh my gosh. If you guys are following my page, my Instagram, you'll get to see that I got to meet and dance with Lady Gaga. So my friend invited me to a event that he was DJing, and the event was for influencers who wanted to recreate the Gaga video Abracadabra.
Mm-hmm.
It's learning the choreography, and it was sponsored by MasterCard, and you had to tag Gaga and also Paris, the choreographer. And it was so cool because she came out, she introduced herself. She's like, hey, my little monsters. And we're like, ah!
Like, did they know that she was going to go?
Oh, they had
Did they advertise?
Yeah, they knew.
Okay.
But it was a private event. There was only like 250 to 300 people there. So it was really intimate.
Wow.
And
it didn't look that way in the content you
looked pretty
shared.
cool,
it looked full and like pumping.
It was a cool little segment. And so she goes up, she's like, hey, monsters, I want to let you know that we didn't use any kind of AI, and we appreciate dancers and all of their work. And this is an excellent music video, and it's an homage to dance life. And so enjoy the video. And here's Abracadabra. So I thought she was gonna sing it, but she just performed it. Or she just played the video.
Oh, okay.
So as the video's going, we're watching the screens on the side, and you see all these influencers take out their cell phones. They're like, "Can you film me? Can you film?" And they're doing the dance and having their assistants, whatever, film. And I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Then after the first verse, they're going into, or after the first chorus, the verse starts for the second. And I see these 3 drag queens just like run to the stage. And I was like, okay, maybe Lady Gaga's going to be down there. So let me get my drink and wobble down there.
Yeah.
So I went down there, had my phone ready, and I was ready to take a photo. And then there was just them dancing the chorus, the second chorus of it. And I was like, oh, she's not here. Okay, that's great.
Yeah.
But this guy touches me on the shoulder and says, excuse me. And as I look over, who is it? Lady Gaga. Right there with her security guard. Cool. And I was like, oh, there you are. And then she runs onto the stage and onto the dance floor. She starts dancing. And I was like, I'm going to run with you and I'm going to dance with you. I'm like, oh, no, woo. So I start filming her. And you guys, I have a video of like her head and her back of her headpiece, and then she turns around.
Yeah, you can see.
But it's just like I wish one of those influencers will post the video of creepy me just like this behind her head. It's just it's funny because I was trying to get in the front of her face, so that's why I kind of went a little over.
Oh yeah, because you were just trying to like reach.
Like what's up?
What's going on? Oh my gosh.
So, oh my gosh, that was pretty awesome.
I love that for you.
Oh, it was a good week. I also got to see Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, yes.
All right. I know there's a bunch of tea going on right now with J.K. Rowling.
Yeah.
But this show, you guys, Harry Potter, it's not a musical, so just because you think it's a stage version, it's not a musical. There's a ton of music in it, but it's just like to add on to the scene and change the choreo, change scenes. But the magic in this freaking show is just so awesome. It's so awesome. And without giving like too much away, it's basically kind of the story of Back to the Future. Mm-hmm. So it's like if you mess around with the future or with the past, it'll affect the present.
Okay. Yeah.
So it has that kind of like element to it. But the way the magic just starts. It's from beginning to end. And it used to be 2 plays before the pandemic, 3-hour-long plays. And they cut it down and made it 1. Mm-hmm. And now it's traveling. It's here in LA for till June.
Oh,
so I know it's a lot about not representing J.K. Rowling and not signing up for her rights, but go to it for the spectacle of like these talented performers, or even just to watch the magic in the show. Because sometimes you see flying and you're like, oh, there's Mary Poppins on strings. Mm-hmm. You cannot see strings in this show.
Wow.
And I'm like, wait, is that a real person? Okay, how is this happening?
Oh my goodness.
And one of the main characters reminds me of your music coach, Miss Carly.
Oh, yes.
Oh my God, so much like Carly.
Okay.
It's her role. So she needs to go on Broadway. She needs to go on tour, and she needs to do this role because it's her. It's totally her.
Oh my goodness.
If you guys know Carly, you'll know that role.
They might. She's been on the main Delulu Canoe a couple of times. They should know her.
3 episodes ago?
Yeah, she was talking about grief, so it wasn't like the most positive, like uplift. Like she's been on another time too, where she talked about I don't remember what she talked about, but she's wonderful. I see her like so often now. We work together like almost every day.
And I see her often now too.
You do too. When you come over.
Of course, we know Carly. See. Okay, Lucky shopping for cowboy boots and hats. The Cursed Child. Yes, the Cursed Child.
Why are you shopping for cowboy boots? Are you going to Coachella?
something that we don't know about?
Coach?
Coach, you better let us know if you're going to Coachella.
Better let them know.
Coachella.
Coachella.
All right.
Wow.
Beep.
Yeah, where's your timer?
I stopped it.
Oh, you can't do that.
I stopped it right at the moment when I was talking about Gaga and I couldn't stop.
Oh, that's not fair. You have to be honest about it.
Your turn.
Oh my goodness. You better work. Okay. Well, I'll keep mine pretty brief because I actually made cliff notes so I could get through it really quickly.
3, 2, and 1. Go.
First, I want to say thank you all so much to whoever nominated me because I'm up for a Fanny Award.
Woo!
And not only am I, yes, for the Fannies, not only am I nominated for like just a generalized award, it's for Content Creator of the Year, which is like so.
Just a small award.
Well, no, it's not that.
I know, it's freaking awesome.
Well, because like all the other ones are like very schmexual. Like there's like best scene from the front, best scene from the back, best chicken, best kitty. Because it's Exotica's like an adult show.
Your personality comes out. People like your personality.
I know, that's what I'm saying. That's that awesome. Like it's cool that like the thing that I'm nominated for is like in the direction that I'm going.
That's amazing.
You know, because like I appreciate all the men and women who create corn. Like it's a tough industry. So I'm just honored to be nominated. If you have time, all you have to do is literally type in an email and you can vote every 24 hours. I just found out today that depending on the email, you can vote more than 4 times.
Okay.
So like I went in and I voted on all 6 of my emails and they took all the votes. So yay. Thank you to whoever nominated me and be sure to go vote if you haven't already. It's free. Next, I got invited to see Snow White tomorrow.
What?
Yeah, so I'm gonna go sit it in like it's not like 4K, but it's like where the seats move and like things happen. So I'm really I'm very excited to see it because I haven't seen a movie in a minute. So I'm very excited. Although I will have to cancel my Twitch stream, so we got to reschedule. But 4D, thank you.
Rimpost.
Yeah, Rimpo's like, I thought the 5 minutes was long. Me too.
Stop
I was
it.
sitting here like, this is
How dare you?
Time.
How dare you?
I sat down with someone who is helping me the other day on Sunday night, late Sunday night. I sat down with someone who's going to help me write my journal. Mm-hmm. So I wrote out this whole journal of like how to accomplish goals like I do. Because I think a lot of people have the tendency to see people like us that are in one avenue, but then growing another avenue and then starting another thing. It's like they see it like very overwhelming and that they could never do those things. When I'm a believer in the fact that like you can accomplish multiple things at once if you like plant the seeds correctly. Mm-hmm. So I have this journal. It's like a workbook that I've been writing and working on for like the past 4 months. And I finally sat down with someone that's going to go through and like fix anytime I spell a word wrong and help me like understand that like a reader might not be able to understand the way that I wrote this paragraph and just really put it together. It's called a copywriter. It's not ghostwriting because I've already written the project, but I had such a great meeting with her that like, I don't know, it just feels like in alignment for me that I don't know if I'm going to keep writing, but I could totally see myself writing more. So that was like really wonderful.
You're
enjoyed
such
that.
A person of multiple talents. I love it.
Thanks.
I do.
Thank you.
You're never going to get bored.
Yeah.
You're never going to retire.
I mean, why retire when your life's on fire?
Oh,
let's go. I also got the draft for the music video that I filmed like a couple weeks ago today. So that was really fun to watch. It's not quite ready. It's not colored or anything, but it's cool to see. Like we all had goals for January for the new year. And it's nice to kind of see things actually be going somewhere where like after the fires, we all were affected in some way where it set us back. Mm-hmm. And I really applaud anybody who got back up on the horse and like kept going with your goals. Cause I know a lot of people have completely like lost their luster for this year. Yeah. So thank you to, I don't know, I guess not thank you, but like stay inspired.
Yeah,
like if you had a goal, get back to the goal.
I'm going to pause you real quick because I do want to add on to that.
Oh,
like,
please do.
There's my clients lost their home over in the Altadena fire, and they're amazing surgeons. But they're posting right now, like just the structure going back up of the beams. Mm-hmm. And they're like, rebuilding, here we are. And you could see in the background, like no other home is going to be there. Wow. But it's like, they're so determined to still be like, this is our home. This is our house. Like, okay, we're going to rebuild. We're going to make it work. And it's just like inspiring because, so much depression or so much depressing things could happen that can lead you down a spiral of a toilet. But to be able to stop it and be like, I'm gonna fight this. It's awesome. So
I would love to see video of that.
That'd be
Like
cool.
if you see them post on their story, like
Share it
send
with
it to
you?
me. Yeah, because
Cool.
that is like very inspiring to see like the ashes and like the crumbling of like not like people's dreams and their hopes, but like to see the devastation, but someone's already trying to like go raise the flag, you know, tell everybody that we're still here and like fight against when the world sometimes feels like it's against you.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would love to see that.
cool.
I love a good visual.
I will.
Put it on Pinterest.
And play.
Cosmo, hey, Cosmo's here.
What's up, Cosmo?
Yay. He's a trainer. It was just one more rep. Oh my gosh, that's hilarious. Also,
you always have time for one more rep.
No, I don't. Not when I know that you're keeping me there late. I also have been like elbows deep into writing because we got approved for a panel at WonderCon, which we just announced today, is about how to put together a group cosplay. And we had like a great team meeting last night where everybody came over to my house. We like read through the rough draft. We all made notes. We like reassigned different roles and we did like another run through afterwards. And it's just like so great to like be in the community and like to be making something together and like everybody plays a part. Like I don't know, it's just refreshing to be like writing and making things and like being able to like give this back to the con. Like we don't get money for it. We don't get paid or like food or anything in return. It's just like our like love baby to the community. So, oh no.
You know what I love about this, Sarah? I'm gonna take a moment just to say that like none of this that you're saying is about like me. It's all involving other people and all a group, and it's just very, very special to be your friend and see you like. I would probably be the first one to call you out and be like, okay, me, like, but it's such like you just see like the firework like lit and it's like sparkling and then you're ready and you're just like, you know, we're gonna do this and it's gonna be awesome. So it's way to go. Yes.
Thanks.
Share it. Share that gratitude.
I will. Do you want to start us with like our hot topics? Because you just made us the great segue.
I did.
Wait, let's read comments really quick. I know, but
guys,
like, how do we come up with the best segues?
No, it's good. This is good. This is a good segue because while you're reading that, I'm gonna let you know. I had Panda Express yesterday.
Oh, we can't just read them. We have to answer them.
Well, we can work it in.
Yasmin says hello. Hi, Yasmin.
What's up?
Thank you. Yasmin will be there in spirit. Coach says panels are awesome. One more day of Pikmin. Yes. One more. Okay, that's all the chat.
All right. So I had Panda Express yesterday. Full disclosure. Yeah. It was a bad day. You'll hear about the tea at the end of the episode. But anyways, I was like, forget this. I'm gonna go eat unhealthy. So I went to Panda and I got this little fortune cookie with the fortune inside. Yeah. And I read it and I was like, where is Dare? Because this is 120% Dare. And I just love it because
you brought it.
I brought it. I did read it. I'm holding on to that.
Oh, I love it. Read
and it says, your gratitude will change the attitude of those around you. Gratitude is the attitude.
That's literally, it's on my vision board.
Should we give this to you to put on your vision board?
No, it's for you though.
No.
It's for you to treasure
right.
and
right.
or like put it in the back of your phone or in your wallet. So you see it every day.
It's always with me. But yeah, how funny how we were talking about this last episode, how someone said you were negative.
I know.
Like, I'm constantly gratitude is the attitude. And I'm like, what?
They said it on like a short that I cut. Or I didn't cut it, but I had the editors cut us like shorts to like promote the episodes. And it was me like listing off something. And of course it was negative because negative stuff does well. And someone wrote like, all she ever does is talk negatively about things. And I was like, that's like not even true. Like,
I'm not a negative person.
I mean, I can be, but in general,
I'm more negative. Like,
I
put on a spark when I'm around other people.
You do?
Yeah.
We both tend to be a little negative sometimes though.
Yeah.
But we're really good at both being like, we're being negative. This isn't gratitude.
Let's get it up. All right. I'll be there in spirit. Oh, yes. Wait, where are you going?
To the panel.
Yes.
She had a panel. We went and actually helped support her in her panel.
Whoop, whoop.
Yeah. Okay. Right. So hot topics today.
Hot tea. We're getting to it, you guys.
Cosmo says, I love panels. We love you, Cosmo.
Woo! All right. So what do we start with?
hot tea.
The hot tea. Okay, let's talk.
Say the tea.
So we just had the awards show for iHeartRadio. We have to
Yes.
talk about the fashion of Miss JoJo Siwa. I'm so confused. Like, I hope she's doing some Asian pop tribute, art funk, like what is it? A collaboration with some Korean pop.
Ooh.
That would be maybe this is a Easter egg.
Maybe this is her Easter egging. Yeah.
Well, that's a huge Easter egg because you're a white girl with Asian hairdo.
Yeah. If you don't know what we're talking about, she went to the awards ceremony, and we all now know that JoJo is like all about getting people to talk about her. So she'll wear the like most wackadoodle thing. But I actually like really liked her outfit. If she took off, she wore like denim jeans with sparkles down the side, denim like cropped jacket with like a pink halter tank top kind of vibe, and then had this like amazingly elaborate hair with like this makeup look. And I'm all for the hair and the makeup. I just think she should have lost the crop jacket. Like it made her look boxy. When if she just would have ditched that, I think it would have been a hit. She's
giving me Amanda Bynes vibes. Like she's losing it a little bit.
You think so?
I am.
Oh.
I mean, I'm happy for her, and I'm. It's just it's one of those things that like when you're like, I love people to talk about me, and like, not everyone loves that. Like if they're talking good about you, it's cool. But you know that there's a lot of criticism that's coming with it. So you're telling yourself that so you feel like you're not affected. But we all know we're all human. It does affect us.
Yeah.
And so it's like, yeah, I don't know.
Well, I also heard her in an interview talk about that she supports her mom and I think her sister or one of her siblings.
Her mom's a little wackadoodle.
And that to me is a bit of a red flag when JoJo's now like over 18. She's 21 now, and she's still fully supporting her mom, which is fine if her mom is contributing as a manager. But I don't know what her mom does.
Well, like Taylor Swift, I'm sure pays out her mom millions, and a bunch of her. Ariana Grande actually used to pay her brother, and her brother had a consulting fee for like some marketing and blah blah blah. So yeah, I get it. You're part of the business. You're gonna get some of the millions. You deserve it.
I guess. I think it depends on your like if he's contributing to her success, or like I don't know. I wouldn't bring on just anybody and pay their bills. You know, like I don't pay my mom.
No, but
I pay her with my presence.
But there'd be a difference. I think there'd be a difference of you like taking care of your mom, and then paying your mom
for sure.
Like. Yeah, I don't know.
I don't know, chat. What do you think?
What do you guys think?
What do you think? Like, is it weird that JoJo's like 21 and possibly paying her mom still?
Yes.
Because they were concerned on her 18th birthday. I remember this was like big news back then. They were concerned that she was just going to take all the money and like run off and be like, bye, thanks for supporting me. And then she was like, no, why would I do that to my family? And her mom was like, oh, we just like really thought that was something you wanted to do. And we're really happy that you didn't. And it's like, red flag.
Yeah.
Red flag. That's like planting the seed for abandonment issues. But anyways, I'm very curious.
Let us know what you think. Also, Tori Kelly, is that her name? Yes, Tori Kelly. She did a tribute to Mariah Carey.
Oh.
They did a tribute for her, and she sang it amazingly. Like Tori Kelly's great.
Yeah. She's underrated.
She really is.
She's been around for a long time and like just hasn't. Like she has successful albums and successful music, but like I don't see her doing a lot.
Yeah.
So I don't know what's
like a Leanne Rimes or a Jason Mraz.
Yeah, very much so like Jason Mraz.
You know, but and also she has she's the voice of, is it the hippo
on Sing? Yeah.
It's just like but she sounds amazing. She sounds amazing.
Coach says it's her money, not the parents. I agree. T.
Yep.
T. Big One says he's happy the channel got monetized. Thank you. For every minute you watch, we make 0.0000000 of a penny. One.
So watch more minutes.
So thank you. Yeah. Thank you for contributing and us being monetized.
Hey, so Rosie O'Donnell and a bunch of other celebrities are moving out of the U.S.
Why?
They're trying to find, well, there's a bunch of shit to do with like political reasons.
Politics alert! We're not gonna.
We won't hit it. We won't hit it, but it's just like
we won't take that river
it's kind of
rapid.
crazy. Like when do you feel like I being married to an Italian, I know I could always go there. And I don't think I would give anyone that privilege to be like, I'm leaving because of you, dare. You know, regardless what your political beliefs are. Yes, there is that where like you could let it affect you if you're really much involved with like the community or very, very outspoken, like celebrities. Yeah, they just don't want to be attacked and they don't want to be made fun of or criticized or targeted.
Right.
Because you have a feud with them.
Yeah.
And
I personally, if I were to compare this to something, it's like in 2020 when the panini started and everybody started panicking and like moving out of LA in droves and they all went home and a lot of celebrities moved to Texas and started moving their businesses elsewhere because taxes weren't going to change due to the panini. You know what I mean?
You can't say that word?
2020? Yeah, you can't say it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, thanks for telling me.
There's a lot of like...
I was like, panini.
There's a lot of words that you like can't say.
I'm glad you read the font because I did it.
No, it's because I literally watch YouTube like Netflix. Like it's my candy, it's my dopamine. So for me, it's like I know all the words that you can't you can't say. That's why I say schmexual instead of anything like 18 plus.
Or graped.
Graped.
That's my favorite.
Yeah, there's like
say that's my favorite
code words.
Yeah, okay.
Even on Twitch, like when we talk about, I'm gonna say it to you, but like. We have a word for that called think things. So when you talk about fets.
Oh.
Yeah, the longer word of that.
Yeah.
Fettuccine.
Oh.
So we call it think things.
Oh dear. Oh,
we have code words.
Oh my gosh.
Because you can't, it will flag it and then we won't make money off the episode.
That's horrible.
And we need the money.
We need the money.
We need the money. We're saving up for a third, a wide shot. Just like how we have right now.
Well.
We want this wide shot for the main pod. So
you know what? I'm going to make a segue here since we're talking about paninis. There's a panini going around and it's been confirmed here in California.
It's the me.
Can we say it?
I think we can for now, maybe.
It's the Schmeasels.
The Schmeasels are going around. We sound like Sims. We're talking Simlish.
Oh my gosh, that's crazy.
But
there's been so many cases. In Texas, you guys, there was 279 cases. And it's going to, if we are not able to use the vaccine situation, again, not going to getting political, but if we start going against like that situation, it's going to erupt and eggs will be 3 times as much.
I know.
Have you paid for eggs yet?
I haven't gone and like looked at the price tag. Are they bad?
They're bad.
Oh no, like 5?
Well, it was funny because LA put on an alert today. They said eggs are going down. And then every one of the comments are like, I think it was NBC LA, and they're like, NBC LA, where are you buying your eggs? Because every price that I'm seeing is over $10.
Why? Man, maybe I need to do some research after this. Like, are the prices going up because like farmers are being taxed more?
No, because of the bird flu, and so there's a lot more of like restrictions, and it's harder to get. And then stuff like that.
Okay, I was not aware bird flu is back.
I know. Oh,
we're like back in medieval times. Like, what is happening?
It's getting. And also, not only bird flu, but there's like these other viruses that are going around right now where people are getting sick, throwing up, nausea, and dizziness, and flu-like symptoms. But then they last 2 weeks. But then you're good for a week, but then it returns.
No,
yes.
Really? Oh my gosh.
And all doctors that like I've trained and that I've spoke to that come to my gym, they're just like, this is the highest things that we've seen that we really can't really confirm what it is besides a stomach flu and virus. So it's really eye-opening.
I'm staying home. I'm never leaving my house again. What?
What?
Like, how do you wash your hands? Is that all these? Like, how do you prevent?
Yeah.
Is there a vax?
You just.
Is there a vaccine?
Is there?
I don't know if you can say that either.
There's not an injection. Maybe we can't say.
Yeah, that's fine.
There's not an injection that has for flus yet.
Okay. Huh.
But you know what was weird is during the panini time, is that people are like, I don't want to get tested to see if I have the C word. Can we say?
I just say Rona.
Oh, I
Close
remember
enough,
that.
close enough.
Okay.
Rona.
Where you said, yeah, they didn't want to know if they had Rona. And I'm like, I'm sorry. If I had just even an earache or a stomach ache and there was a test for that, I would want to know
Wouldn't you want to know?
what I'm having. Like,
Yeah.
they're like, I don't want to know if I have Rona. And I'm like,
Why? Because then they don't want the responsibility. Ooh,
Ooh,
Pikachu, chill.
Pikachu.
They don't want the responsibility of like,
staying
oh, I
home
gotta
for 2
call out of
weeks.
work. I
Yup.
gotta, yeah.
I think that's what it is. The guilt.
The guilt.
And yeah, you guys stay home, enjoy a fucking vacation.
Coach says we can prevent it with soap and water. You heard it here first, kids. Soap and water, wash your hands.
News.
Rimp also says it's someone from the Netherlands. We're not really that nice. Oh my gosh, what do you mean? Yasmin says, I want to move to Amsterdam. That's one of my goals. Everyone's be unkind in Europe.
Yeah.
Is that true? I haven't been to
They're
Europe
not
in so long.
that they're unkind.
But they are kind.
No, they are kind.
But Rim is saying no, they're not.
Well, you guys, it's so weird
Let's not
because
fight.
in Italy, I mean, as an American, I think because both of us worked at theme parks too. If you're within 10 feet of someone, you acknowledge them.
Yes.
If you're 5 feet within someone, you acknowledge them verbally, like, hey. And so I'm used to that. And anytime I'll go somewhere and I'll order them like, hey, what's up? Especially because there's a lot of hot gentlemen and females there. And so you're like, ciao, hey.
Oh.
And they're like, hey. Like they're not used to it. They don't say hi.
Oh.
So a lot of Leo's cousins have come to visit us and they're like, hey, can I ask you a question? I'm like, yeah, what's up? Why does everyone say hi here? Or I'm at the gym and everyone's talking to me. Why is everyone like saying what's up? And I was like, that's just Americans. And you're like, yeah, but we don't, why are they saying hi to me? I'm like, you just do.
I don't say hi to people at the gym.
You don't?
Like even that one trainer that you know really well that always like interrupts and like hugs you. I don't like, to me, especially if I'm like training with you, I don't care if you say hi to them, but I don't want to open up and engage with them so that they feel like they can stand there and keep talking to me when I'm like, no, I need to work out.
Oh, I have.
Even though she's very nice and I love her, but I make that decision of like, I'm not going to say hi. I'm busy doing what I got to do. You know?
Yeah.
But I don't care if you do.
No, I'm very I'm the worst at it because I'll enter a restroom and unfortunately
in a bathroom.
Yes, unfortunately, the guys' restrooms, guys vouch for me. Anytime you open, you're like staring face to face to someone who's at a urinal. Like it's just the way it's set up. It's horrible. It's the way it's set up. And stupid me, I have to be like, hey, no, why did you just say hey to him? He's peeing.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Interesting. Yeah, I think if I'm in the bathroom though and there's a girl in the mirror like checking herself out, I'll walk by and be like, yeah, you look good. Like
that's cool.
I'll like validate.
Yeah.
But like if I hear a girl, because we don't have like an open air, like we have stalls, you know, we don't have like a urinal setting. But I feel like I would not say hi to a girl if I was in that situation.
You're making me think it's spiral. Can I spiral for a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. So let's do a poll.
Let's do a poll.
Okay, here's a poll.
I don't think anybody's I'll have to make it.
Since like LA has the whole unisex bathrooms, it's cool. I've gone to restrooms where like there's females in there, and all of them are chill because all females sit down and they're sitting down, they're peeing. It's cool. Like
I forgot about unisex ones. There's a restaurant that I frequent that has it, and it freaks me out every time.
Yeah.
Okay, continue. Sorry, I don't want
and
to derail you.
Like I'm okay with like knowing. Okay, girls, anytime they go to a restroom, they're sitting down. But there's something that throws me off when a guy is in a urinal, not a urinal, is in a stall, sitting down, but then you're hearing either a conversation, a video play, or like TikTok videos. And I'm like, no.
Ooh, I
want to be in, out. I don't even want anyone to know I poop.
Yeah?
Like, I'm just...
But see, that's why I wouldn't play a TikTok.
No!
I'd be like, it's my anxiety by Dochi. I'm like, you didn't have to.
No! Like, it's just like, sorry. And then I lift up my feet or I cover my feet so people don't see the shoes.
What?
Yes!
Why?
I have thought, like, fear of, like...
They're going to think no one's in there.
Well, no, they hear me because I'm like, when the door opens, I go,
You like cough?
Yes, I just cough so that way they know.
So you say hi when you first walk in. You cough when you're in the stall.
Oh, I hate
and
this.
you hide your feet.
Let's start. Let's stop.
I'm trying to make a poll, but I can't on my mobile. So
I don't even know what to say. Like you guys, it's horror. It's weird. I'm weird, but I just feel like
this is hilarious.
You don't need. Why? Then you're also telling people that you're looking at your phone and you're playing games while you're doing your business. Like, Just get in, get out.
Yeah, but also I don't want people to hear me.
What about a phone call? Like
I definitely won't be on the phone.
Oh, me neither.
No. That's very different because I don't want to include another person.
And the worst part is it's usually on speaker too. And I'm like, how are you on speaker? Why you guys?
Yeah,
you're like
that's wild. That's wild.
You're like, where do you poop, John?
Yeah, dude, just like
I just find the weirdest restrooms, and there it is.
Yeah, I mean, I've definitely used a unisex bathroom before, but like it's in this like dark, moody restaurant, so the vibe is like very schmexual and very fun, but it's very like highbrow. Like there's like a library when you walk in. Like it's like, I love it. It's like my favorite go-to. I just wish they changed up the menu a little bit because like I always end up ordering the same thing.
You want to talk about it? The name of it or no?
No, because I don't want people to know that I frequent there because it might get weird.
Oh, that's true.
But I do like this place, and they have a unisex bathroom, but it's so like dark in there and moody that I forget that it's unisex. So I'll be like washing my hands, and a guy will come in, and I'm like, oh, and then I'm like, oh, right. Like I have verbally like made that oh sound at a server because they came in there to pee, and I was like, oh, and I was like, oh my god, I'm so sorry, I forgot unisex. And he was like, I'm used to it. Like he was so like fun about it, but I definitely like if I'm out and about and the moment occurs where the coffee is hitting and I gotta go, I will definitely like either put in AirPods so I can't hear myself. Cause like if I don't hear it, I don't know. That's not happening if I can't hear it. But if I'm peeing, I don't care. Like it just sounds like a sink is on. You know what I mean? It's different.
That's fun.
But like I don't think I would never be on the phone. I would never be like, hey mom, how's
No, that's not right.
Dad?
That's absolutely not right. No, read it to me again. No,
okay. Like on your call with your lawyer.
Exactly.
Like so we're going to court tomorrow.
No. Oh my gosh. You know, and what I don't understand is I went today. I was reading at the theater of the show we're doing, and they have unisex restrooms, and I was like, okay, cool. I open the restroom. There's one stall and one urinal, and in my mind, I'm like, well, I'll do the urinal, but there's no door. Like the door doesn't have a lock. Oh. So then I'm like, in my mind, respectfully, if a female walks in and she sees me standing peeing, yes, she could go use the stall, but I went to the stall. I was like, I have to lock this. Why do we have urinals now? You know, unisex.
Okay, huh.
Also, a lot of my friends, females, I think we talked about it last time, have like a phobia of urinals.
Oh, do they have a phobia?
Or they're just like, it's nasty. This restroom's nasty because there's a urinal in it.
I definitely, at the acting class I used to go to, they had 2 different directions for bathrooms, but both like signs were on the door that said like, these are unisex. Like you can go in whichever one. And I committed into going into one, and my acting teacher came after me, saw that I was in there, and he was like, ooh, I can't be in here with you. And then went to the other side and used the bathroom somewhere else.
It's odd.
And I was odd. This teacher obviously is married to a man. He's gay. So it's not like there was any weird tension, but he definitely was like, yeah, I cannot pee while you're in here. And I'm like, I agree, I can leave. But he was like, no, like I'll go. And so he left. But yeah, I think, I don't know how I feel about like urinals being in unisex bathrooms.
It's odd.
But I don't know. Is that weird for us to think that? What do you all think? In unisex bathrooms?
You guys gotta let us know.
Help us
out. I bet
out.
Derek could be president one day. The best president in history.
No, absolutely not.
I don't sit in public restrooms. I just use a urinal. Haha.
Michael, oh my gosh, Michael says he hides his feet.
Michael, thank you.
Why
hide your feet. Oh wait, we're blurry. And we're back. Okay. Hide your feet. Lock the door.
We're not like on the same field. But you can lean forward to read.
Okay. Hide your kids, hide your wife.
Hide your kids, hide your wife. Yes.
But you were talking about coffee. You guys, so we have Everyday Dose. If you haven't, I've talked about it before. It is so good, so delicious. They gave us a little free packet of matcha today, mushroom matcha. Everyday Dose. I got a code, JPBFIT, JPBFIT.
Oh, someone should write that in the chat.
Yeah, write in the chat.
What was
I will say, it's unlike any other mushroom. There it is. Any other mushroom matcha that are mushroom coffee.
Every day.
D-O lightning.
D-O-Z-E. And then what's the code?
JPBFIT.
JPBFIT. I'm gonna order some after this because I've heard great things about the coffee.
It tastes really good.
I'm not a fan of matcha,
Yeah,
but
so-
I do like coffee.
So we're tasting the matcha right now, and I hope it tastes good.
I'm
And if it doesn't, I know for sure that my package of coffee does taste good. So cheers!
Cheers.
To our matcha.
Yeah.
Oh dear. It tastes like a tea,
Yeah.
like herbs.
Yeah.
Not
It's
your favorite.
nice. It's definitely not something I would like. I don't love the taste of like plants or like flowers. Like that's
Yeah.
just not my flavor. But it's good. Like if I was on maybe like a cleanse and was really committed to drinking this instead of coffee, which there are times when I do crazy cleanses where it's like no carbs, no sugar. So I cut coffee because this sounds really weird. I don't feel like I'm addicted to caffeine like most people are. Like I just drink coffee because I put a bunch of sugar and crap in it.
Yeah.
So I think I could commit to this.
There was a meme that showed lightened coffee that was not dark.
Mm-hmm.
It's hot.
The coffee?
No, just making it
Oh, no, I was just giving it to you if you
It's
wanted
hot,
it.
It's hot.
So hot, you can have it.
Yeah, a meme that showed coffee that was a little lighter, and it says, "I'm sorry if your coffee looks like this. You are not addicted to coffee.
Yeah.
You're addicted to creamer and
sugar," which they're not lying.
Which is funny because everyone's like, iced coffee, shake, 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 but it is all creamer. You're like, shut up.
Yeah,
Shut up.
I'm one of those people.
That's good. Embrace it.
Coach says it's a bathroom, just use it and move on. But no, we can't move on, Coach. We need your answer. So you're telling me, Coach, if there was a urinal in there
and there was a guy
and women in there, men in there, you would use the urinal or would you use the stall? That's the question.
That's the question.
And it's a big deal because randomly you'll be out somewhere and you have to pee. So it's like you go in and then all of a sudden it's unisex and it's like, oh. And I'm here for it. But I also am like, what if I walk in and like the guys?
When I visit Texas, exactly.
Yeah.
When I visit Texas, they don't have them. And I'm like,
oh yeah,
shoot.
Texas definitely.
Okay, all right, cool.
I mean, I guess it's not that deep, but I don't know. I feel like first they should be labeled.
Yeah.
It should definitely say unisex, which most of them do, but it needs to be apparent enough that you can register it and be like, oh, this is unisex. So you can prepare your mind. So don't just walk in with a guy out and about and I'm just like,
holding
oh,
it and awkward.
And so I don't make that sound when I walk in, like.
Perfect segue right here is to talk about Barry's boot camp. Barry's has every single one of their facilities. I will say this, every single one of them. The doors are wide open for the locker room. And I don't get it. I've talked to the manager. I've talked to the, not the owner, but manager on duty. I've talked to employees. I'm like, why do you guys keep opening this door? Like, well, we open them so they could vent out with the showers and stuff. And I said, not during class hours though. Open them during the night. And the worst part is that females usually have to walk past the men's locker room to go to theirs.
Yeah.
And theirs will usually be a little bit more hidden, either upstairs or further back. So they have to walk by, or if they open the door, because it's the first door they see and it's hard to tell, you're usually seeing someone naked. And it's just like, all right, well, you're okay with that?
Yeah.
So I'm always there, closing the doors, making a complaint, and they just think I'm this non-schmexual dude, and I'm like, no, I'm totally schmexual.
Yeah.
But let me tell you,
yeah,
there's a time and a place for it.
There is a time and a place for it. That's interesting. I never went and looked at their bathrooms at the Barry's gym that we went to that one time, and I didn't really have a good reason for it. It just was like, I'd rather just go home and shower because it's at my house. Speaking of, I guess schmexual and being exposed, there's a lot of tea going around right now about Hailey Bieber.
Ooh.
And I know you all don't really love when I talk celebrity gossip, but
that's what we're here for. We're here for the celebrity gossip.
I know, right? But I thought this was very fascinating in the sense of do celebrities have burner accounts? So Hailey Bieber, married to Justin Bieber, there's been a constant feud. This is the new Brad and Angelina tea of this
era.
Yeah, very much so, where everybody's all wound up about it. Selenators, you gonna eat? You can eat.
No.
I'll go deep if you want to eat.
I was just making a joke.
Selena Gomez fans are hell-bent that she's supposed to be with Justin Bieber. It's this whole thing. And obviously Justin's now married to Hailey. They got together and married within 2 months after he broke it off with Selena. So there's a lot of fans that are kind of like emotionally invested in this relationship, which they shouldn't be. Like, it's parasocial. It's popular now though. It's why like TikTok viral, like 23 million views. Wow. This content creator made a post, just a nobody content creator with like a big following, started a new page, made a video kind of poking fun at Benny Blanco and Selena Gomez, just like we had talked about them last week, that he was sitting on the couch with his feet out, toenails painted. They were asking each other questions. It was a very funny interview. And she just kind of was like, you know, talking crap. Just look at these two, whatever, like so silly, so weird. Hailey Bieber on her verified TikTok account liked this hate video about Selena and Benny. And people are running with it because it shows that Hailey still has some jealousy issues with Selena. And her team came out and was like, no, it wasn't her. That content creator faked it. The content creator doubled down and showed that it was Hailey's account, like put her in her place. So my tea on this all is, one, celebrities are out of touch with social media. There's a lot of them that are really on board with it and really get it, but there's a lot of them that don't realize they have their likes turned on. People can see what you like. Yeah. Turn them off. Like, you can't see the content I like. I have it all turned off because, like, I don't want people to know the stuff that I'm watching on TikTok. And so the theory that's going around that I personally believe, which I know nobody cares about this, but I love this stuff. I do. Is that I think she thought she was on her burner account, because I run 6 TikTok accounts, and sometimes I'll go in and I'll comment on someone's video under the wrong one. Like, I'll be under the Disastro one, commenting on like Carlotta Champagne's video, being like, wow, that's such a great outfit. And I'm like, oh my gosh, this is the Disastro account. People are going to think Adam is hitting on Carlotta. So I'll go to my page,
your Cosmo's account is liking JP stuff.
Yeah.
What?
Which is
Come
fine.
on, Cosmo.
Cosmo do be liking yours.
Okay, good.
But I find it fascinating that, like, do we think celebrities have burner accounts?
They must. But
because, like, how else do they consume content if they're just going to let it, like, willy-nilly in the air?
Well,
you know,
I guess what the other reason of having a burner account would be to talk tea, you know, like if they're like, say your ex, you want to spy on your ex, but your ex blocked you.
Yeah.
That's your burner account. Like, people use it for different reasons, you know? So I believe they do. And I think it wouldn't, for someone who has multiple accounts, you and I both, like, it wouldn't be unheard of, and it's not hard to create another account. However, when it took me forever to get back my Instagram account, they're like, just so you know, you're only supposed to have one account. And if we have more than one account, I don't want to know about it, because then we're supposed to, like, deactivate all of this. And I'm like,
why?
What?
That makes, well, maybe because they see it as like cyberbullying.
And I'm like, but my dog needs an account and I have to run it.
Yeah. That's interesting that they said they advise you only having one.
Yeah. And every time I said, so how am I supposed to help out my other accounts? They're like, well, you're not supposed to have that, so you're not telling me that. And I can't help you with that. And I'm like, oh, great. I'll figure out myself what to do.
But I know, like, so many people that have.
So many.
Why does it? I don't know.
Well,
anyways.
It's like they
weird.
They should.
I agree that they should only have one account, because I now run 6 and it's exhausting. But I also think that, like, if you have different content, it makes sense
like a business. Yeah.
A business, your dog, your gym.
But you know what? Facebook used to be really good at that by saying, this is your Instagram or this is your Facebook, but you have a page for Darewares, a page for singing, a page for your business. You're like, okay.
Ooh, let's see here. So there's still a debate on the urinals right now. I'm Awesome says, depends on if there are a bunch at the urinals and there's a line, I'll just go in the stall. Yeah, that makes sense. Rimpo says, I'm sure most of all of them have burner anonymous accounts on the celebrity tea. Yasmin also says, I think celebs, especially super famous celebs, have burners. I agree. Recently made a new Instagram account for non-cosplay pics, says Yasmin. Ooh. I say getting confused, have to triple check. Yep, I do literally do the same. I found the whole thing to be just like fascinating because I know she purposefully liked that video because why else would her team come out and say something if it wasn't true? You know what I mean? Like they were so quick on the defense, it almost makes her look guilty.
Yeah. I don't know.
So I don't know, y'all. I thought that was very
Tough. It's
interesting.
weird.
I hope they all get burner accounts or hire a young cosplayer to like run their accounts for them.
Yeah.
Because then they can make sure your likes are hidden. So like hide your likes. That's for you. You watch TikTok for you. And that's okay. That's Gucci.
Hide your likes.
Is anybody watching any reality TV shows? Because I have one really fast reality TV show one.
Whoop, whoop.
And then we're gonna get into the tea. So does anybody watch Gypsy Rose Blanchard?
Oh my God.
She's got a second season. And I don't watch it, but the tea is so Gypsy, you're gonna have to do your research, like Google her after this, because she was locked up in prison for the murder of her mother, because her mother had what was it called?
Obsessive compulsive disorder, lying disorders, and everything.
But it had like something by proxy.
Oh. Whatever.
But you guys get the point. So the mom was like with like just like on top of her with everything. Like she wasn't allowed to have her own life. They were lying about her being in a wheelchair and all these different things.
Taking out her teeth.
Having teeth pulled. And so she retaliated by murdering her mom.
But you guys, even with that, it was like she if you watch the documentary, you realize that like she mentally didn't even think like she needed help. It wasn't until she met her boyfriend at the time who she tried to get together, and he was like, you need help, you need to get out. Oh, I can't get out, my mom won't let me. And then it evolved to being like, oh, this is a way you can get out. So yeah, I don't know. That's tough because I see that was the only way out. And
so the first season is like life after lockup. Yeah. So they barely address any of that. They really are just like, look at her being free. She married this guy while she was in prison. His name was Ryan. And like the internet despised this man. Like they didn't just not like him. They were like ravenous, like we do not like him, he is awful, look at him smothering her. Like people were like so cruel to this guy. And yeah, there were times where they did some questionable things and I was kind of like, don't agree, that's a bit of a red flag. But people were like cyberbullying this dude, and basically they ended up getting a divorce. And she very quickly got with one of her other exes. And now she's pregnant with this ex's baby. And that's where season 2 starts.
Bum, bum, bum.
So she's pregnant. They're going out to dinner. He's like, I'm here. I'm like so glad to be back with her. We broke it off before because I thought she needed to find herself, given all like the perfect answers so that we all fall in love with this guy, essentially. And he orders her food at dinner and like makes her try new food, which in theory sounds like a good idea. But she's like pregnant. So when you're pregnant, your body's doing a bunch of wackadoo things. There's times where you don't want to eat certain foods because like the baby don't want it. Hormones, all the things. And she was very much so like, I don't really want to eat this. I don't really want to order this. And the server was like, do you want me to get you something else? Like you obviously didn't like it. Like the server was like going above and beyond. And he was like, no, she's just really picky. She's a picky eater, is what the boyfriend said, or fiance. Oh. And then she excused herself to go cry in the bathroom because she was so overwhelmed by it all. And now everybody's up in arms about this guy because now they see him as like controlling. And he did something really toxic. And if somebody can curate a poll, this would be a great one. When she came back from the bathroom, he like had his phone out. And he like very quickly flipped it over and set it on the table. And I don't know about y'all, but in girl code, that to me says that guy was up to no good.
Yeah. I have a bad habit of doing that. I have a bad habit of anytime I'm with someone, I text, I flip it upside down when I go, like when I'm eating. Okay. But the reason I do it, and it's a stupid reason, is because I think that my phone will get ruined if water gets splashed on it. Oh. So it's like safety. Yeah. Although like my cameras would get ruined, whatever, but I always think down. What?
Someone just goes, He's cheating.
He's cheating.
He's cheating. He's cheating. I'm with you. I'm awesome.
I don't know. I also feel bad because I usually feel like people who've been in those situations of like abuse and controlling, they get out. We get so excited, but deep down they're attracted. That's all they know.
Yes, I agree.
And they get back into it, and it's so sad because they'll meet a perfect person, but they're like, yeah, but I like being controlled. Like they don't even know they're being controlled. They're like, I don't know what's going on. I don't want it. And then they get treated bad. And like, okay, but I love him. Like, so.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought that was very interesting that it seems like Gypsy can't win with like whoever she's on this reality show with. And I hope they can try to work it out and make him not look like such a bad guy. Cause like they're drawing up emotions when you watch reality TV.
It's just emotions taking me over.
I don't know the song. It's okay. Right. But I think that's something to consider when you're consuming any kind of content, like whether it's rage bait, reality TV, or just like your favorite content creator. Keep in mind that a lot of us are like, we're fighting and pining for your viewership. So we'll do things that might be out of character in order to get you to watch and to get you to comment and to get you to like feel something. So just like be mindful that if you are watching something on social media that invokes like rage or maybe like too sad for you, it's okay to put the phone away and like go do something else.
You know what I need help with? I know I want a psychologist to come in and explain this to me, or someone who's in this situation, they aren't aware they're doing it, or I think they're not aware.
Yeah.
The daddy obsession.
Oh.
But it usually has a little bit to do with people who grew up without a father. Or are, like there's a connection there.
Yeah.
I understand like liking an older man and be like, oh, that man's hot. He's older. He has his shit together. He's going to shite. He's going to take care of me or whatever you're into. But usually I hear that there's a deep down connection that has something to do with the abuse of their father or not having a father growing up.
Yeah.
And just constantly looking for that.
Yeah.
And it's just, it's weird.
I should try to look for a therapist and have them on Delulu Canoe. I don't know anybody who, I can't have my therapist, so.
That's true.
Yeah.
We have a special segment that I wanted to bring you in.
Yeah, are we doing the tea now? What is this? Okay.
This is a tea.
Okay.
First off, we'll start the tea with a very sad in memoriam to Cheeto.
Oh, yeah.
One of Dare's... Oh, Cody. You guys know Cody.
You guys know Cody.
Cody's little Cheeto passed away.
Yeah.
So I bought Cheetos.
Oh my gosh.
I don't know why it's gonna make us feel better by eating them.
Yeah.
But
oh my god, those look very pigmented. Is there red 40 in this?
Oh my god.
Wait, I can have one. Maybe. We'll find out.
Your lips are already fine. Is it red 40?
Oh my god. I've never had flaming hot before. Really? So if you guys don't know, this is so sweet, but in like the weirdest way. My best friend Cody, her dog that was like 13 years old just recently passed away. And this dog, I'm telling you, was like her life, was like her support. It was there when she was at the lowest points of her life, at the highest points of her life. So if you have any time today, go to Cody's Instagram. I don't know if somebody can grab, maybe I'll grab her Instagram and just leave her a comment on her post. Just make her feel like she's not alone.
15 years old, says Rimpost.
Oh.
Yeah, red 40 Lake.
Oh gosh. Okay, I only have one.
Yellow 6 Lake, yellow 6 Lake, yellow 5. All right, don't die.
Wow, those are good. How unfortunate that I can't have them. Oh, thank you. Is that what this was for?
Yeah.
I was wondering why there's a napkin on the floor. I was like, oh, I'm so messy. So look how messy I am.
All right. Yeah. Oh, we're out of focus. Out of focus. All right, go for tea time. Oh, wait, we're still out of focus. Don't move, don't move, don't move.
There you go. Oh,
no.
Oh, look at you.
And back.
15 years. Oh, my gosh.
Okay.
Okay, so. Go leave Cody something nice, please. We love her. She's so delightful.
All right.
So now we have a new segment at the very end of the episode where we get to complain. It's called...
The tea.
We don't have a segment yet for it. Oh my gosh, why is this camera so blurry?
Let's complain about the camera first.
So we both have things that have kind of been like making us a little mad.
Mm-hmm.
And instead of starting the episode with it, we thought we'd end it because why not end the episode with a little bit of spice? A little bit of
Spice. It's not negative. It's not negative. It's just spice.
It's just venting.
Mm-hmm.
We're just venting. So do you want me to go first?
Sure.
You want my napkin?
Yeah.
So I recently was approached by somebody who flat out was like, why don't you audition for this role? And I was kind of like taken aback because I was like, what are you talking about? And they tried to like blame my agent. They were like, well, the synopsis that they posted on this forum would have been perfect for you. Why didn't your agent submit you? What's your agent doing? And I felt like very attacked because my agent and I have like a really good rapport.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like my agent has gone above and beyond for me in multiple occasions. So I was kind of like defensive. And I was like, well, what do you mean by that? Like, explain that to me. And they basically were like, oh, well, I was casting for this project. There's this role that you would be perfect for. They thought I would be perfect for it because they saw our Disastro skits and they were like, oh my gosh, you would have been such a good fit for this. But they didn't bother to even like look up who my agent was or to even reach out to me when they know me personally. And instead they casted somebody else.
I'm surprised. Is it maybe? Oh,
and then
keep going.
No, no, go for it.
I was like, maybe it's one of those things where, like, I don't know. Say you're doing a music video, another music video, and you already had a choreographer, and then you see me and you're like, oh my god, I'm surprised. I wish you would have reached out to me that you were interested in choreographing because I needed a choreographer for this movie. And we're like, but you know I choreograph.
Yeah.
Why didn't you just ask me?
That's what I'm saying.
It's odd.
Like, why didn't the casting director reach out?
Maybe
if I know them personally and they have a personal connection like deeper than mine with, I don't want to name the friend though. They have a really good connection with another good friend of mine that they easily could have texted them and said, hey, ask Dare if she's interested in reading for this. Like, it was so weird to me. And when I tried to pick that person's brain, like, why did they say that to you like that? And what
I would have turned it around the opposite way. Be like, what do you mean? Why didn't you reach out to me?
Well, and their thing was that like her agent, like that's not their job. Like the agent's job is to inquire and put in her headshot for this role. Which I understand. But it's like, if you know someone personally and you think they would fit well in your project that had a big name attached to it and probably would have helped me in the acting field, why would you not just reach out? And what my friend who has a deeper connection with them had said is that person is like very, like they do it by the book, by the old book, like where they post it on the forums and then they go through everybody that auditioned and they, you know, like they just do it by the old classic way instead of reaching out. And I'm kind of pissed because it's like, well,
get with the times.
I know people all the time that just like, oh, I threw my friend a role in this movie and their friend has not even the tiniest bit of interest in acting. So that's my tea. I was really butthurt and annoyed by that because we all are trying to act right now. There's so many people, you go on TikTok and anywhere that like everybody's auditioning for things and getting nothing and there's no project. So it's like, why would you not help somebody you know? Like it really set me a certain way that day. So I'm trying to be over it. I vented. I feel good about it. I want to read chat. Console me.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine.
End on a complaint.
End on a complaint.
You were eating something. You're eating a Cheeto to remember Cheeto. You guys remind me of some of the Southeast Asian cultures. It was a dog. It's not like she had a bag of Cheetos she was walking around with. Michael.
But we should have eaten a dog. Got it.
We'll bring it up next time.
Joe?
Oh my gosh, not Joe. Not Joe. Perfect Joe.
Oh my god. So okay, my little tea is so I got a phone call on Friday. And it was from a client. Excuse me. And my client tells me, hey, just to let you know, your boss or Jim Otter, whatever you want to call him. Wanted to ask me to be asked to train me. And I was like, oh, okay. And he said, but I want to let you know, I said no. I told him I'm not in the market for looking for trainers. I'm not in the market to like have anyone. Like I financially right now I'm really tight. When I do have money, I'm going to go back to John or JP. But right now I'm really tight with money. So I'm just even finding it tough to get a membership. It's like, well, yeah, I mean, understood. Why don't you get a membership here? I'll let you have a couple weeks for free, and then we could like reevaluate in the next month and give you something for super dirt cheap. It's like, well, I don't know. Like, I understand that you guys are still doing stuff, and I don't feel right. And he's like, no, just come in. What? Come in tomorrow, is what he told the guy. And so the guy calls me, and he's like, I just want to clear this with you. Are we okay? Are we fine? I'm like, yeah, we're good. I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Why don't you do it in 2 weeks and just make it better for everyone, so there's no awkward tension. But I don't own you. You could train with whoever you want. You could have a membership wherever you want. Like, you do you, whatever you feel comfortable with. Oh, okay, thanks. I just don't want any like problems or drama at the gym. I'm like, I don't hate you. You don't hate me. There's no drama. The drama would be with the owner, and it already started because he called you. So there it is.
Yeah. Okay.
Then I'm training Monday morning yesterday, and this client comes in as I'm training, and I'm like, hi. And he's like, hey, and he gives me a weird hug. And then the owner walks him to the front desk. And I was like, okay, this is awkward.
Yeah.
And my client's like, isn't that your client? I'm like, stop, shut up.
You're like, 10 more push-ups.
Get on the floor. And so I'm like, I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to be there. I'm just going to like focus, whatever.
Yeah.
I hear them talking about memberships. I hear them talking about like, I even swore I heard them like do the beep of a transaction, and they gave him a receipt.
Okay.
And I was like, okay, cool.
Whatever.
So I was like, this is drama. I'm not going to say bye. I'm just going to leave and let myself deal with this because I know I'll explode. He has a client right now. It's not right for me to
impede on their training.
Yes, I'm not going to deal with any of this right now. So he sends me a text message like 4 hours later.
The client or the
owner? The owner.
Oh.
The owner says, full transparency. I want to let you know that he reached out to me about a membership a while ago, and we've been in works of like communications back and forth. And I just want a natural, neutral environment. I don't want to have disrespect for anyone. I want everyone to respect and know that this gym is for everyone to continue to go and like be happy and healthy.
Yeah.
And I said, all I responded with is full transparency. He told me this weekend you approached him.
Yeah, you went in.
And I was like, stop. I snapped. Don't snap. Be better.
Oh my God.
So then he called me, and I was looking at it. I'm like, do not answer it because you know
you're
how
mad.
You're gonna be.
Yeah.
Just don't answer it. And I answered it.
Oh no. Okay.
And so he's like, what's up?
Go.
And I'm like, you tell me what's up.
You're calling me, bro.
And he's like, well, I mean, I got to look out for the business, and I got to look out for the better of a lot. Well, I shouldn't have said the name, but whatever. The gym.
Yeah.
And I was like, listen, I look out for this gym. I open this club in the morning. I close it up at night. I'm here on the weekends. I'm always here. I'm looking out for you.
Yeah.
So what are you talking about?
So why are you trying to steal my client?
And he's like, well, he reached out to me. And I said, that's odd because he told me yesterday or this weekend that you approached him.
Yeah.
He's like, well, I don't know why you guys are having issues. And whatever issues you guys have in the past, that's on you guys. And it shouldn't really like affect the nature of this gym. And I'm like, we don't have any issues. I have an issue now because you're telling me a story. He's telling me a story, and both of your stories are not making sense and not matching up. Now it's fine because I'm out in 2 weeks, but it's just uncomfortable because one of you is not telling me the truth.
Mm-hmm.
And he's just like, yeah, well, but again, I mean, I know that you were training him and he hasn't come in like six months. I said, no, he hasn't come in 3 months, not 6.
Yeah.
And I know because you were mad at him for bringing in a guest. And I said, let me explain to you again how it went.
Mm-hmm.
I got mad and it brought it to your attention because he brought a guest, which should be a guest fee. And you weren't there. I had to be like, hey, is he allowed to be here? Am I charging him? Am I charging his friend? What's the rate? What's going on? And you respond with, yeah, he's there. He's just, he told me he was coming. Okay, so I guess I'm not charging.
Yeah.
But then I knew that this guy hooked up with him the night prior. So he
Oh.
basically brought his hookup to the gym.
Oh, okay.
And they were working out together. And I'm just like, okay, that's cool. But like you're abusing the system.
Yeah.
You know, you're like cheating the system.
Like you don't get like a free bring in somebody.
And say it's a potential client, like don't lie to the manager. Yeah. So then I was like, hey, I was looking out for you. Right. I don't care. Like
you were trying to get him money.
I was trying to make sure you got paid for. Yeah. So now that you're worried about your discounted membership at dirt cheap, that's what you're worried about. You're going to chase after those whatever pennies that he's going to give you instead of well, I got to look at the future of this business. Why don't you invest in a marketing team? Why don't you go find someone who could work on training, or someone who has an influence and could like bring in more people,
or someone that I don't know, work the front desk?
Like, what is your problem?
Like, there should literally be someone there, like as you leave, like, did you have a good workout today? Do you want to leave a comment on Yelp for JP? You know what I mean? Like,
what? So then as he texted me, like full transparency, and I send it over to him, to my client.
Yeah.
My client called me. He's like, hey, what's going on? What's happening? And I said, listen, I don't want to get involved anymore. I feel like a freaking tennis ball going back and forth.
Oh no.
You guys deserve each other. You guys have fun. I'm leaving in 2 weeks. Just don't start your membership for another 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Well, he told me I could come today. And then he called me right now and he said, I need to think about the business and I need to think of what I'm doing. And he basically revoked his membership again.
What?
And I was like,
so he did all that for nothing.
And so then the manager or the owner sends me a message like, hey, I just want to let you know I'm taking care of it. I don't want anything to affect our relationship. And you're right that it was wrong. And I appreciate you and I'm looking out for you. And I want you to know, like, I respect you. And I'm going to take care of it.
Oh, whoa. Okay. This is
the teest.
Why? Why would you put in all that effort to like find the client? Like, okay, if he wanted to be fully transparent, he should have messaged you and talked to you about it the first time that person said something.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like if it was months ago,
he
should have said like, oh, hey, your client Matthew or Sam or whatever their name is. Hey, your client Sam mentioned that they are interested in buying a gym membership. I just want to let you know, he talked to me about it. I'm going to ring him up for it. You cool? Cool.
Or as a manager or owner, say, hey, I noticed Dara's not training anymore. Did something happen? What's going on with Dare? Oh, well, she can't afford training anymore. Oh, okay. Well, do you think she'd want to like just do a membership? Maybe we could get her in to do a membership.
Yeah.
Why not talk to me about that? Like, I don't even have to get a percentage of a membership. But also I told him I would pass along a membership to all my clients to be like, hey, go get a membership here. If you're not training, talk to Jason. Try it.
Yeah.
Try to just give out what you could do for a super cheap rate and make it work.
Yeah.
And it just didn't work that way.
That to me is so wild that he went through all the effort to then revoke. Like, I get that he wants you and like the owner wants you, since you're going to be an owner of another gym, to have like a good rapport, but he should have thought about that before talking to the client. And even then, like, that to me is so confusing.
Drama.
It felt like he did all this effort to really he got nothing. He got nothing out of it in the end.
True.
Except for now you both feel probably a little bit more peeved than a week ago.
Well, yeah, because then I talked to my client and he's like, so what do you want to do? And I said, look, I leave 2 weeks. You could have your fun with Jason.
Yeah.
Jason's good. He's going to want you to come back into the gym now because I'm going to be gone. He's not going to be worried about feelings. You're allowed to do whatever you want. If you want to come in sooner, come in sooner. I letting you know I have no bad feelings towards you. Mm-hmm. I have no bad feelings towards him. Yeah. What this is just, it's uncomfortable because both your stories are not matching up and both you want to take care of me, but you want to prove that you have text messages that are a certain way.
Yeah.
And so it's just, you're putting me in the middle. Like, I don't care enough.
Yeah. It's really not worth the drama. I think like you choosing to step out was the best. I do think you answering the phone was also great too. What's weird is him saying like, what's up? And you're like, no, what's up with you? You called me. Like, that was a little weird on his end. But I at least appreciate that you picked up to like hear him out. Because I think that's the most important thing when there are like this person saying one thing, another person saying another thing, is like hearing out both sides. And in the end, that client wasn't going to follow you to the new place anyways,
No,
right?
at all.
Yeah. So it's like, it's not hurting you. It's just, it makes the gym owner look inconsistent because he's offering something and then taking it away.
That was odd.
Which is such a weird move.
And so
like,
when my
be
client was
consistent.
like, hey, so I just got a call that the membership's revoked. What's that all about? And I'm like, you guys, that's on you.
Yeah.
That is
They're just
on
sabotaging themselves. Yes. That's a hell of a walk of shame.
Oh.
Yeah.
It's a
Yeah. That's just like
and it's funny because everyone in the gym felt it, and I was like, smile. Don't let it affect you.
Smile through the pain. Smile through the pain.
Oh, that hurts. Oh, that hurts. And I'm just like, what are you guys doing? What are you doing?
Yeah, just like get your ish together. And we've known that for a while. That this owner is very like
shady.
Yeah. I don't know if shady is the right word because they run a good business. Like they have it's already there. They have the machines, but there's just like some little things. If they took a little extra care, it could be better.
Yeah.
Like a lot of the like there's 2 machines that don't like really work on a minimum side. There's a third one that like you go to do, what is it, where you lay down and you roll your legs back. That one's
curls.
been kind of janky for a while.
Yeah.
Like if they
you lay down and it pops out, you're like, oh.
Yeah, like if they just took the time to care about those things, and then also just like being consistent with like, are you trying to get more memberships to the gym? Are you trying to get more trainers? Like being clear about the direction you're going in. And I don't know, it sounds like they just might be a little confused and a little lost on the journey. And it's not up to us to fix it, except for just saying like, hey,
thanks.
That wasn't cool what you did.
Yeah. I think it's just a good lesson. They say no books could teach you really about business owning.
Yeah.
It's more about experience and figuring it out. So you know what? It was a good lesson.
Yeah.
And it's something that I've always, I thought was 101. Take care of your friends, understand that don't cross over where you're supposed, your little like rail.
Your lane,
yeah, be in your lane. Know what?
Just like support each other. You both personal train people. You both are gonna have gyms. It's like this is where you have to practice that gratitude and that mindfulness that like other people are gonna succeed in your profession as actors, as gym owners, as business owners. Other people are going to succeed with their business, but you don't go and steal their customers, or their fans, or their, it's just morally that should feel wrong. I mean,
how many months have I've known about this for like 2.5 months, and every single time, and every single time that like Dare or any client comes in, I'm like, don't talk about it. Let's not talk about it.
Which is sad. You should be able to talk about it.
And I get it, but in my mind, it's not so much about, it's like the respect. Yeah. Yes, I could talk to you about it, but I know if his client's on the treadmill right next to you, they're going to be like, nosy, what? Why are you getting a new gym? And I don't want, that's where I don't want to stir the pot.
Ugh.
But I did have a bunch of his clients who do follow me, and they would see me at the gym. And it's funny that they do this because they're like, hey, good job on the gym. And then they walk away. I'm like, why are you being secretive
about it?
Why are we all being secretive? Like, okay.
Like they should be throwing you like a celebration and like being excited, and maybe you could do like gym collabs.
It would be so cool to do something fun, but
some people just don't think like that. They think that it's like, I'm in this field, and the only way I can succeed is by putting other people down.
Yeah.
When the tides rise, all boats rise with the tide. I think that's actually how the saying is written. I also love that saying because it's very true that like we only are going to make each other better. So help each other. And it just makes you look like a poor sport. Ugh. Anyways. Yeah.
Now that we're talking you out and we're like dying down of numbers,
we're going to take a deep breath.
We're going to take a deep breath. We are happy. We are here.
So much better.
We are Delulu. And we are
the salute.
The salute.
Yes. Thank you so much for joining us on Delulu Canoes. Does anybody have any last words before we go? We have ran so late today. It's my fault.
A mile of shame. No sleep. Exactly. Don't where you eat.
Yeah. Don't.
They're
I was
professional
going to make a
never.
funny quote about it, but no one else has seen this
Oh, it's
podcast,
hard
so
to
never
look
mind.
at. Oh,
The gratitude is the attitude. No, Matthew, you killed
looking,
it.
But wanted to say hello. What's up, Loop?
It's easier to bring people up than to break them down.
Can't hold
We'll
us
break them
down.
down in a minute.
Shopping for boots and hats sucks. Coach, why are you shopping for boots?
Where are you going?
He's going to
What are you doing?
Coachella.
He's going to Coachella.
Probably.
Thank you, Bloop, for lurking. Appreciate you,
Well, the
Bloop.
T-section. See? Hoping we get it back. Oh, thanks for the
I
info.
think we just have to not go over our 5-minute timer in the intro, and I have to not plan us TikTok to do before we do this.
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna go. Bye, everybody. Kindness is free. Yeah. Stay delulu because it's the Salulu.
Yes.
Maybe we should go live on IG too.
Boop, boop, boop. We could do that.
Maybe we just do the intro on IG and then we.
Oh.
I don't know.
and
Let
then-
us know what you think about that.
Yeah.
And join the Patreon.
Just to help people come over here.
Join the Patreon. Do I know the Patreon at? You know what? I'll just, go find it. Okay, bye. Y'all can go find it. Oh my gosh, I look so sweaty up
No,
here.
you look great. You look fantastic. And did we